Hello YouTube, Eric back again to do another Transformers review. This time I'm going to be doing a review on Micron Legends Nemesis Prime, or Scourge. Now, technically this is not Nemesis Prime. Like I said before, this is Scourge, because this is from the Micron Legends line, which is basically the Japanese versions of Armada. The differences are, just some paint schemes and some Armada figures, but the paint difference as far as the Armada Nemesis Prime and the Micron Legends Scourge is a huge difference in paint and overall quality, in my opinion. The fact that they don't use any of the beige, and I don't know if you could tell because I'm getting a lot of sunlight and it's kind of reflecting off the table, but this is all gray. There's no beige, no bone white that Hasbro likes to use. This is true Nemesis Prime black convoy colors, and it looks a whole lot better than the Armada version. I don't have the Armada version of Nemesis Prime. I have the Armada Optimus Prime, which is still the bendy Prime mold, and I really do like this figure. Downside, this was, I believe, it is a Japanese only figure, but it was also an exclusive in Japan, which of course makes this, and the fact that it's more accurate color scheme, it makes it very difficult to find, and when you do find it, expect to pay a lot of money. I lucked up because the guy who I bought this from did not know the difference between Micron Legends and Armada, and I only paid $50 for it. Expect to pay a lot more, maybe twice that price. I've seen some on eBay go for $120. I do have the box. I got it mint in box, but the box is in storage, and the box looks really nice. But as for the figure, it's basic deluxe class figure, and this is his Minicon. I don't remember the name of the Minicon, but the Minicon transforms into a plane and a gun, so it's kind of like a Target Master Minicon. And there you have it. That's his plane mode. Oh, and he also has a little landing gear right there, which I think is pretty cool. He gave a Minicon a landing gear, so that's pretty nice. Rolls pretty well. I mean, it's the basic Bendy Prime mold, which I think everybody should have because it's a very good mold. As for size comparisons, here is Revenge of the Fallen Lockdown. So he's your basic deluxe class figure. Maybe a little bit shorter, but he's definitely bulkier. And Lockdown is kind of slim anyway. So as for the transformation, it's a very fun transformation, pretty unique. Pull that, bring the feet down, which this part might not be so unique to Prime molds. But here's where it gets pretty cool. These become the arms. You pull this out, come on, fold it in on itself, so the grill becomes the chest and not the windows. Pull that up, bring that down. Couldn't really see that, but you pull that up, bring that down, and there you have it. Oh, and you're pushing, oops, yep, and that will happen, pushing those arms. I don't know why these things come off so easily, but they will. So be careful with that, especially with this mold, which is, let me fix the camera, which is supposed to be pretty rare, I guess. And so here he is. And there's a reason why they call him Bendy Prime, and they call him Bendy Prime because he can get a lot of posability. He can get a lot of poses with him. I mean, he basically has any and all articulation you want. Even has the waist rotation. Head is on a ball joint. He could look up, down, all over the freaking place. I mean, you can get really good poses out of this guy, and he just looks so evil. I mean, it's funny how just changing the color scheme of Prime can make him look freaking. He looks more evil than Megatron. It's crazy, but here he is transformed, and as for his size. Well, here's a comparison with classic Starscream. So yeah, he's a little bit taller than a deluxe, a little bit bulkier than a deluxe. You definitely get your money's worth with this guy. Also, his Minicon, who I should have done the research and figured his name out. He transforms into a little robot, and that's about all there is to his transformation. And you know, he has the arm movement and stuff, so he's basic Minicon size. And so yeah, he's your average Minicon size. For comparison, I have Minicon Chopster, and the focus is off. Let's see if I can fix that. I can't. Well, this is a new camera, so it's to be. There we go. So yeah, he's about, you know, average Minicon size. Might be a little shorter, but you know, these guys kind of big anyway. So he's an average Minicon size. And as if that was not enough for the little guy, you turn him back into almost a plane mode. Gotta get that. Flip this up, push this out, and he makes a pretty nifty gun. And what I like to do is I like to pull this out and pretend that's kind of like his sight targeting system. Let me fix the camera. Alright, and he plugs right into the hand. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. So yeah, that's Bendy Prime. Let me get Armada Prime. Have them together, and you know, they look pretty good together. Unfortunately, I don't have the smokestacks for this guy, but I got them dirt cheap, and they look good posed together. I usually have them posed together on the shelf, kind of like that. Both very good. I recommend any one of them. Now, would I recommend this guy to casual collector? No, because he costs a lot of money. I got him dirt cheap, and you know, that's the only reason why I have him. But if you're looking to get a Nemesis Prime, an Armada version of Nemesis Prime, a Black Convoy, whatever you want to call him, I would definitely look into buying this one first before I get the Armada version. Only if you're serious about Nemesis Prime collections, which I have quite a few Nemesis Primes, and I really do like, not necessarily the character, but I just like the idea of an evil Optimus. And I figured it's worth it if you like Nemesis Prime that much. Otherwise, if you don't really care, you just want any Nemesis Prime from Armada, well, you know, go ahead and get the Armada version. But if you're really taking it seriously, I would definitely recommend him, because the color scheme is leagues better. I mean, absolutely leagues better. And you know, I just recommend the mold because the Bendy Prime mold is awesome. And you know, that's a fan name, Bendy Prime. But yeah, it's awesome. You can get into some pretty good poses. So again, that's Micron Legends Scourge / Nemesis Prime, and that is it for this review. Peace out, you guys.